Hey guys, I hope everybody's tuning in and having a great day. I am on US 17. No, I'm sorry. I'm on. I'm going to slow down here a little. I'm on Southwest County Road 760A, like an apple, and I'll be turning on US 17 Southwest Highway 17 in a few minutes here. But I hope everybody's doing great and feeling good. It's about 75 degrees at about 7:43 in the evening, and it's July the 25th, 2016. I'll be turning up here, and I'm just leaving. I'm actually leaving Arcadia. I'm kind of still in Arcadia, just getting out of it. So this road here takes you further away. Tons of traffic, but I hope everybody's doing great. Construction always everywhere. Somebody's got to spend those dollar bills. But yeah, today's drive-by, I wanted to bring up a subject, and it's typical what we always talk about on this, because most of the time this is a gun channel. But I do have a lot of political stuff out there. Right now, I wanted to talk about the 9mm. And is the 9mm a good shit hits the fan gun? And I would have to say yes. 9mm is a good shit hits the fan gun. Main reason, 9mm ammunition weighs not a lot. Of course, it weighs less than 40 Smith & Wesson. It weighs less than 45. It weighs more than 22 and more than 5.7 by 28mm. But 9mm is not too bad. And you figure shit hits the fan, you're going to want to probably have a minimum of 500 to 1,000 rounds. 1,000 rounds is kind of getting on the heavy side, but 500 wouldn't be too bad. It depends on your age, your condition, and what kind of shape you're in. And shit hits the fan might not happen when you're 27. It might happen when you're 97, 67, 77. You might have a bad back and stuff like that. So really, for shit hits the fan, I would recommend the lighter, high-capacity guns. Now, even a PMR 30 with a 22 mag are good guns. A lot of that's going to depend on you. Really, if I was thinking about it, PMR 30 is 22 Magnum, the 5.7 with 5.7.28mm. 22, I kind of always get out of it because it's not very, very powerful round. Then we would go into probably, your 9mm, 10mm, 45 caliber. 10mm would really be ideal, but like I say, a little bit more weight in your bullet wise. It does have a lot of kick-ass power in it, and you can get high capacity. It's basically almost like a Smith & Wesson 40, but it's a Smith & Wesson 40 Magnum. It's just a bigger shell. But for our purposes, I would say 22 Magnum and 9mm right now, for weight-wise, carrying-wise. Really, the only one for the 22 Magnum probably would be the PMR 30 rounds. Get a Generation 2. You got most of the kinks out of it. The Gen 1s weren't very reliable guns. And I'm saying, if you have to, if you can't afford a 5.7 or a 9mm. Capacity is nice. So 9mm actually kind of can fit it, because 9mm you can get a Glock 17, 19, 26, and you can get 33 round magazines, or you can buy the drum magazines. They make 50s, and I think they even make 100s for them. So you're very high capacity. I mean, you could load 250 round drums, put it in your knapsack with your Glock. Not that you could modify anything, but you can actually modify them in automatic. And at a time when shit hits the fan and the whole government breaks down and everything, it's not going to matter. You can do it. But don't do it now, because it's illegal. I mean, they actually have auto kits you can buy or make. But it's relatively easy to make a Glock into automatic, full fire, 950 rounds a minute. But I would have to say shit hits the fan, the 9mm Glock with some 50 round magazines, really, because you want something small, you don't want it really big, and you could actually get a longer barrel for it too if you want for the 9mm, make it a little more accurate. It'd be light, it'd be small. Ideally, probably would be a Glock 19. It's a little smaller, so the Glock 17 magazines would fit in there. Of course, the 26s wouldn't, because it's too big. But 19 seems to be right in the middle. and it's not hard to handle. Glock make very reliable guns. Very easy to take apart. You can buy a bag of spare parts for like 50 bucks for it. Put them in there and don't worry about it. I'd like to know what you think, but really Glock 9mm with a bunch of extended magazines and some ammunition would probably be a perfect shit hits the fan gun. 9mm is not real effective, but it's fairly effective with the right rounds and the capacity. You can buy stick magazines for 33, or maybe 19 rounds, 17 rounds. I mean, it's a lot of ammunition. You can do a lot of shit hits the fanny. And I'll probably recommend also with your shit hits the fan a light, some kind of light. And the nice thing about the Generation 3s, you're going to have, if you get a Glock Generation 3, 19, you can put a light on it or a laser. You can even buy Laser Max, makes a guide rod laser, and then you can put just a light on it, or just buy a Glock laser combo light, and it has a laser and a light in it. And it snaps right on with no screws. Real easy, comes off real easy, on and off. It's a nice little unit. It's pretty bright. So let me know what you think. And you know, I really ideally my feelings have never really changed about shit hits the fan gun. The biggest thing is you want light ammunition. You don't want to carry a lot of ammunition. I mean, if you get like a 50 or a Smith & Wesson 500 or a 40, I mean, you're going to have, I mean, that ammunition is friggin' heavy. You know, and you're going to want to have at least 500 to 1,000 rounds of ammunition. And, you know, even a 1,000 rounds of 9mm gets pretty heavy. So, ideally, probably would be your 5.7. 1,000 rounds of that weighs almost nothing, only a few pounds. You can get 20 and 30 round magazines. It's using a center fire cartridge, so it's going to be more accurate. The bullets will, you know, it's going to be very accurate, more accurate than the 22 Magnum. Or if you couldn't afford one, 22 Magnum PMR 30. Make sure you get a Generation True. You know, could do some enhancements and stuff. You know, polish the feed ramps, stuff like that. But you know, that would be a high capacity, fairly light gun too. But thanks a lot. Have a great day. I hope everybody enjoys this video, and let me know what you think and what you think the shit hits the fan gun on your end is. But ideally, once again, to recap it, shit hits the fan, PMR 30, 22 Magnum. If only they're light, make sure it's a Generation 2. They're light, and it takes 30 rounds. Still using a 22 bullet, but it's a 22 Magnum. And, you know, of course, the rimfire bullets are not as reliable as center fire. And also the way the bullets are made, they bend a little, and they have some feeding issues. But for a cheap price, probably good. Ammunition's a little bit more up there now, but you could find it if you look hard. Then the next one would be the 5.7 by 28mm. If for any other reason, not really cartridge size, cartridge weight, you can get 20 or 30 rounds. Very lightweight ammunition. Carry a lot. The gun is not too heavy. It's all polymer. It's not too easy to take apart unless you know what you're doing. But chances are you wouldn't have to. And wide range of ammunition for it. Make a 20 and a 30 round magazines for them. So probably with a little customization, you could probably make yourself a 60 if you modified it. You probably could do some work on it and make it even longer, or a stretch magazine or something. But I wanted to bring that up. And then, like I say, I would say 9mm. And don't forget, we're only going shit hits the fan guns for bullet weight. 9mm is going to be the next one up. It's probably about as heavy as I would want to carry 1,000 rounds or 500 rounds of it. If you're exceptionally strong and, you know, you have it in a moving vehicle, you know, hey, put as much ammunition as you want. But as far as if you're going to have to carry this, now I'm turning in County Road 761 right now. If you're going to carry this ammunition, it can weigh quite a bit, and you can have a pain in the ass with heavy ammunition. My visor down, the sun's getting in my eyes. So, but yeah, and then 9mm, and that would probably be the limitation. However, 10mm probably would be ideal. Very powerful gun, good knockdown power. It would depend on you how much ammunition you're going to carry. If you're not carrying a lot, only a few hundred rounds, yeah, pretty much any of them would be good. Except probably 500 Smith & Wesson. And 50 AE Desert Eagle would be kind of heavy. with all that ammunition. So let me know what you think. That was my recap on it. And the nice thing about it, PMR, 5.7, Glock, all three of those guns, you can put a laser, a light, it's got a rail. So thanks a lot. Have a great day, and tell me what you think. Bye.